I am Neil Larthos. I am the next Abdullah. You are the next Neville Goddard. Your SP gets wet every single time they think of you. And your bank account makes Jeff Bezos look homeless. Okay? I don't know what I'm going to title this video. But I wanted to make a little success story really quick. Probably one of the quicker videos on this channel. But really quick, if you want to change your life forever, book a consultation with me or find out some sort of form of working with me that'll benefit your life. All I know is whatever method you choose, working with me, your life will change forever. So my info is in the description. So look, I'm in a serious relationship, okay? I've been with a very lovely lady for a while now, right? However, one of the things about being in a fucking serious relationship when you're a manifestation coach is that sometimes you forget what it feels like to not have SP, right? And another thing too is my fucking girlfriend doesn't do me any favors because she's literally fucking perfect. Like the other fucking day, she just bought me a random present, right? And not even fucking, it wasn't even my birthday. It wasn't even Valentine's Day. It was just fucking, yeah. And she just gives me something, right? And yeah, it was a fucking teddy bear, but who gives a fuck? She literally tells me, Neil, do you like teddy bears? And I'm like, sure. She sees me the next day. It's all wrapped up in a fucking bag and here you go, baby. And there I was thinking that maybe I needed to give her more attention, and there she's just showering me with affection, right? But look, part of being a manifestation coach when you're in a fucking perfect relationship like I am, you tend to not be able to relate to those who don't have their SP. So I actually had to tell my girlfriend, like, look, I am experimenting, manifesting other SPs. No, I'm not actually trying to cheat on you, baby girl. No, I'm not trying to actually do something with them. But basically, because I want to still make sure that my techniques and methods work and not that I'm just fucking giving you shit, you know, out of my ass, I like to get it to the point where I will manifest them, basically making clear that they would fuck me if I was single, right? Because another thing too about me is even before I got into the manifestation sphere, I always could tell when a girl wanted this dick. Okay? Why the hell have they not demonetized me yet? But to me, it's been very clear, okay? They do the whole arm brushing thing. They are constantly making excuses to fucking talk to me. Whenever we make eye contact, their fucking face lights up like Christmas, you know, all the fucking 9 yards, right? Well, one of the SPs that I was experimenting with was this woman who works with us, because I'm also a manager at a restaurant, okay? And I'm covering the uniform right now so that way you guys don't fucking call HR. But this chick, I don't know, she just changed ever since I basically came out public that I had AIDS. No, I'm just kidding. Ever since I came out public that I have a girlfriend. Okay, you see, I caught you there, bitch. But ever since everybody figured out that, oh shit, he's actually not a man whore, you know, it's weird. She just started acting different with me, right? And the reason why I say she started acting different is because before everybody knew that I had a girlfriend, I'm talking like this girl would I would be like all across the fucking restaurant in like Albania, and she would travel all the way from fucking China just to go see my bitch ass from all across the fucking restaurant, right? Even to the point where people would tell me, because I flat out, you know, had to tell somebody, I was like, dude, this chick will not fucking leave me alone, dude. And I remember telling one of my friends, I'm like, you know, dude, is it just me? And they're like, no, bro, like she makes it fucking obvious, right? And even I had another friend tell me that when I'm not looking, she's just constantly fucking staring at me, right? And you can feel whenever people are staring at you, right? Well, all of that fucking changed when I got a girlfriend, right? Which, hey, that's good, right? She's not a homewrecker, right? Even though we don't have a home yet. But that's actually another success story, by the way. Actually, scratch that. I'll save that for another success story. But anyways, I said this was going to be the fucking quickest video. It's starting out to be another Infinity War. But I thought that this was a perfect SP because, remember, I'm out here in the field. I'm out here in the laboratory testing this shit out for you guys, okay? It's gotten to the point where her attitude shifted from basically making it clear that she wants this cock to she has like a bitch face now. And there was even some times after she found out that I had a girlfriend that she was borderline like insulting me, right? Which is something that I know, thanks to the red pill gurus, that this means that she is testing my masculinity. Oh, how cute, right? Nobody tests the God. Thank you very much, okay? But nonetheless, she was acting bitchy, right? And so I thought this is the perfect fucking guinea pig to experiment with changing or shifting, I should say, to the version of your SP that wants you, right? Well, to be honest, I was trying techniques like imagining, imagining her flirting with me. I never actually imagined that, we were together or whatever, because, that actually would fucking happen. And then, then I ruined the real great relationship that I'm in right now, right? Don't want to do that, right? Because then what if I manifested that and then I start falling for this chick, right? But she's a cute chick. I'm not even gonna lie. She has her own little attractive ways, right? But my woman's way better. But anyways, she was a perfect guinea pig because she went from being all over my dick to basically being a bitch with me, right? And ignoring me, right? So I would do like imaginal acts sometimes, not in my fucking sleep, right? Or not at the house, but like whenever I was working with her, I would try to just visualize her actually acting the opposite of her acting like a bitch. Her flirting with me just like the beginning. I would even remember memories of the past when she was flirting with me just a few months ago, right? Well, after a while, it got to the point where I was just kind of like accepting of how she was, right? But today I don't know what it was, but I just kind of got back to it, right? Because she was working in my station today. And I decided, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to try a technique. So it's interesting. I said I was going to do an imaginal act. I said I was going to do like a little affirmations, right? But it has gotten to the point, guys, where I have done so much imaginal acts, so much affirmations, so much of me boosting my self-concept with saying things like all my SPs are flowers in my garden, but I'm the fucking sun, right? That everywhere I go, they lay the red carpet for me, that all the women in the world need me more than food, water, and fucking air, right? I have boosted my concept so fucking high that all I gotta do is fucking fart out of my ass. And my brain goes, okay, that means that she wants your cock. All I gotta do is just go like this. And then my subconscious knows that means that she is so obsessed with me, she wants to have my babies, right? Now, of course, I'm being a little hyperbolic, right? But what I'm trying to say is it's gotten to the point where I just simply kind of fart out the thought of, SP is in love with me, right? I don't want to say SP love me because I don't want to take from Eric, right? Because then I just fucking think of him, but which is not always a bad thing, right? But it's like that. It's like all I have to think of is basically it's in my favor, right? I basically just say yes, and then all of a sudden it has the same effect that my affirmations did. The same effect that my powerful imaginal acts did when I was barely getting to Neville Goddard. So today I told myself I was going to do a technique, but literally all I did was decide in the moment that she is the version that I want her to be. And not only did I decide in the moment without any hesitation, without any force to it, without any effort, but after that, I literally went back to doing the orders for the customers, focusing on the next task at hand, right? While she was literally right there in front of me. And just a simple decision, and then the simple ability to detach and move on, I swear to the heavens above, I swear to myself, within, I would say no more than 10 minutes, she started doing the exact same shit that she used to do before I got a girlfriend. Smiling, getting real close. And then for the rest of the night before I went home, even when I wasn't talking to her, she would try to like tease me in the cute, flirtatious way. Like if I said something, she'd be like, no, it's actually this way. You know, like begging for me to just fucking fuck her right there, right? You know. And this was after months of her treating me like a bitch, not even fucking looking my way, ignoring me. And all I did was decide when my brain was like, oh, look, she's still changed. She still is upset at you because you have a girlfriend. All I did was decide, no, she's actually all over me, right? I don't even think I said anything. I think I literally just said, no, she's actually the opposite, which would be that she's, you know, still flirting with me. You know, because let's be honest here, ladies, just like you ladies are in a relationship or in a marriage, yet you still love all the likes that you get on your status whenever you post a booty pic, right? Or whenever you're walking down the street in your nice dress, okay? You know you're not just fucking dressing for your husband. Get the fuck out of here, all right? We all want to be fucking eye-fucked, okay? Let's just be fucking real here for a fucking second, okay? We love attention, okay? Because we deserve it, okay? First of all, it's okay to fucking admit it, because if you're God, God deserves to be worshipped, all right? So either ways, this was after months of her being a bitch. And I didn't even try to, like, tell myself, ooh, okay, let me see if I can, you know, spit a little bit of game, and let me see if I can sort of start a conversation with her. No, there was none of that. It was just simply as subtle of a decision as when you are deciding what the fuck you're going to wear in the morning without a second thought. Deciding if you're going to go left or right. Deciding if you're going to do a deep inhale or just subconsciously breathe and focus on the fucking TikTok video that you're watching on your phone. And what I'm trying to get at with this fucking quote-unquote short as fuck video, which right now we're just basically already getting to my average. What I'm trying to get at is, and I plan on making a more in-depth video about this, but in a way, yes, all you really have to do is decide, right? But I'm also not going to be that manifestation coach who tells you that all you have to do is decide, and then whenever you guys work with me, I'm not going to give you some sort of lifelines. Now, there are some clients that I've worked with who I think they need you to just make it simple for them and tell them that's all you got to do is just decide you have your SP, decide that he's in love with you, and then boom, right? And then others, you can tell they would really benefit for you giving them a technique, right? But I think that the ones that need the simplicity are the ones that overthink a lot, right? But in reality, yeah, there are sort of things that we can sort of do technique-wise to get our SP, but it's not even so much, scratch that, it's not even to get your SP, it's to get you. You are the SP. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that The real way you manifest an SP or manifest money is by getting the version, not of your SP that you want, not the version of your fucking ATM that you want, but the version of yourself who is already there. That's really what you're looking for. So in a way, when they say that you can't control other people, you can't control the things outside of yourself, but you can control who you are. Well, when you control who you are, you know, all those self-improvement gurus left out the fact that you control everything. You shift everything, okay? Just like when you're on portrait mode on your phone and you shift it from black and white to, you know, cinema to fucking, you know, the old Western fucking filter. When you're changing filters, you change the filters of the versions of other people, of the versions and circumstances of your finances when you change the filters of yourself, because it's all coming out of you. So techniques are really to teach you how to understand yourself. But once you already are there, like me, I'm already to the point where I like to just do techniques for fun. I don't really need to imagine to get an SP. Like today, I literally just had a fucking understanding, like, no, she is the way that I want her to, and then boom, I got a little horny. I'm not even gonna lie, okay? I'm not gonna fucking lie. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch her or whatever, but she fucking started getting close to me, and you know, hey, I think her and my girlfriend are now gonna have to fight it out. No, I'm just kidding, but no, I love you, baby, but yeah, okay. This is, and even one of my friends right now is texting me because they cannot believe that I'm over here fucking just rolling in the dough right now with all the clients that I have. But look, guys, I love you guys, and all I want to do is help you, but I do believe that there are different ways to approach things. In reality, when you want your SP, all you have to do is decide. But because 90% of you guys don't have that type of experience with manifesting and don't really know who you are, that's where techniques come in. That's where imaginal acts come in. That's where affirmations come in. But mark my words, you want to get to the point where you no longer need that stuff, where you can simply use them for fun, right? Like a lot of times I like to use imaginal acts almost like, if you guys have ever seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, or you know, all this fucking talk of the Avengers and the multiverse, I like to use it as like, I'm going to a different reality and I'm going there right now, because whatever you put in your consciousness, you are experiencing that now, because it only exists now, right? But that once you get into the habit of understanding who you are, whether it's through affirmations, whether it's through techniques, whether it's through working on your self-concept, you will realize how reality works. And once you understand how reality works, which by the way, you can literally replace the word reality with you, because everything you see out here is you. Your SP is you. The money that you lack is you, because you perceive that you don't have the money that you want. The fucking tree in front of me right now is me, is you. If you were me looking at you, the tree being you, but it's not you because I'm me, and so therefore it can't be you, but I'm saying you because you get the fucking point. Everybody is you, okay? And once you change your reality, aka you, everything becomes more simpler, okay? So if you want to change your reality, aka if you want to change yourself for the rest of your life and never look back like Lot's wife, bars, work with me. My link is in the fucking description. Stop being a little bitch. I'll see you later. I am Neil Larthos. This is all that the I Am Awareness had to say. And I know you're gonna be okay.